Good day everyone. In this video, I will be going to discuss the different parts of M16 rifle. First is the magazine. It is the place that stores the ammunition that has not been fired. It is a removable, spring-powered ammunition storage and feeding device that is inserted into a semi-automatic firearm. Next is the charging handle. It serves the critical function of cocking the hammer and moving the bolt into the ready position. Next is the carrying handle. The carry handle raises the rear sight and provides not only a place to carry the rifle in balance and at a center of weight, but was an obvious place to mount a scope sight. Next is the bolt catch. It is the ability to hold open a bolt or slide of a firearm firing mechanism in order to inspect the chamber after all rounds supplied by a magazine have been discharged. Next is the slip ring. The slip ring provides continuous electrical connections between the cabling of the stationary structure of the gun mount and the cabling of the training mass. The slip ring also contains a rotary joint for the barrel cooling system. Next is the handguard. The main function of a handguard is shielding the shooter's hand from the warmth of the barrel while using the gun. Next is the flash suppressor. A flash suppressor, also known as a flash guard, flash eliminator, flash hider, or flash cone, is a muzzle device attached to the muzzle of a rifle that reduces its visible signature while firing by cooling or dispersing the burning gases that exit the mass. The flash suppressor reduces its visible light signature while firing by cooling or dispersing the burning gases that exit in the muzzle. Next is the rubber coil pad. The purpose of rubber recoil pad is to provide additional padding between the typically hard buttstock surface and the user's shoulder to reduce the amount of felt recoil of the firearm and to prevent slippage on the shooter's clothing while aiming. Next is the stock. The stock provides structural support to which the barrel, action, and firing mechanism are attached. Next is the pistol grip. The pistol grip often serves multiple functions such as a magazine housing, bipod, or tool storage. Pistol grip is that portion of the mechanism that is held by the hand and orients the hand in a forward vertical orientation similar to the position one would take with a conventional pistol. Next is a trigger guard. The purpose of trigger guard is to protect the trigger so that nothing or not even your finger touches the trigger when it's not supposed to. A trigger guard is a protective loop surrounding the trigger of a firearm designed to prevent unwanted contact with the trigger, which may cause an accidental discharge. Next is the trigger. A trigger is a mechanism that actuates the function of a ranged weapon such as a firearm, air gun, or spear gun. Firearms uses triggers to initiate the firing of a cartridge seated within the gun barrel chamber. The trapping interface between the trigger and the hammer is typically referred to as sear surface. Next is the magazine release button. The magazine release is a button or paddle-style lever on a weapon that, when depressed, releases the magazine from the weapon. Next is the bayonet stud. A bayonet lug is a standard feature on most military muskets, rifles, and shotguns, and on some civilian long arms. It is intended for attaching a bayonet, which is typically a long spike or thrusting knife. Bayonet lugs are usually located near the muzzle and of a musket, rifle, or the long arm barrel. Next is the forward assist assembly. The forward assist is usually struck rather than pushed. It is commonly incorporated into standard loading procedure to prepare a firearm for firing, or to close the bolt when the firearm is excessively dirty. Next is the sling. The sling helps to stabilize your shooting position. Sling is a type of strap or harness designed to allow a shooter to conveniently carry a firearm, usually a long gun such as a rifle, shotgun, or submachine gun. Next is the rear sight drum, the sight nearest the breech of a firearm. Rear sight drum is used for windage adjustments and to change the zero range. Next is the ejection port or dust cover. Ejection ports are designed to keep dust out of the ejection pipe. The dust cover seals the ejection port, which allows spent brass to exit the upper receiver after firing from allowing contaminants such as sand, dirt, or other debris from entering the mechanism. That's all. Thank you.